2016 reading. It is both your general as well as your love and relationship forecast. The first two cards that come up are the archetypal energies around you this month. The first, rather odd and slightly scary looking creature, although he isn't. He represents wisdom. He's top, and he says trust your inner knowing. Listen to all the advice and input that you will be getting from other people, but know what you know. Trust what you know. And the second card has a very similar message because that's about attunement. And that says this month, which is October, you will be able to hear beyond what people are saying. You'll be able to understand beyond the words. You will get signs and messages, and you will have a true, deep understanding, an intuitive understanding of the messages that are coming through to you. So pay attention to your hunches, pay attention to your inner voice, pay attention to things that grab your attention, because you have a very, very intuitive understanding of life this month. And it can bring you a lot of extra information. Now, where your challenges are concerned for this month, the first one that comes up says that if you've been working very hard, which is a distinct possibility, that to make sure to reward yourself. Don't just work. Balance it with reward. Balance it with a bit of play. It's very important to do that. When you tip the scales too far one way, this is the month of Libra, remember, all about the scales. When you tip the scales too far, they will tip over. So keep that in mind. The other thing that is suggested is that if you have a dream, something you want to do, this is the month to just take that first step, to make that first move, to let that creativity burst forth. There's something about this month that will launch it. So there's obviously a bit of resistance to overcome. You may be feeling you can't do it, you don't have the time, this isn't the right time, but it is. October is a brilliant month to launch things, so make use of that opportunity. Now, your opportunities this month say that you are going to be doing a cleanup and a clear out, major one. And in so doing, you will get rid of a burden that you've had for a long time. It's a long-standing burden, and you're finally going to get rid of it. And that will produce you with an answer or with a key to something that you've wanted also for a long time. As you clear out and clean out and get rid of that burden, suddenly you're going to see a flash of light. It's going to light up something for you, and it's going to be almost an aha moment for you. So very nice opportunities there, Aries. Now we move on to your love and relationships, and this is both your platonic relationships, your love relationships, even business partnerships. It's those close one-on-one relationships you have. Now, there are two wild cards in this first deck that shows up. Both cards cropped up this month. I can't remember who the other star sign was, but that's pretty amazing because it's quite a large deck and they actually very seldom come out. You guys got the other wild card. Now, this is the unicorn lady, kinda, I think. But what it is saying is you are being given a gift by the universe this month, a wish. You may make a wish this month. Now, I can't remember which the other star sign was. Their wish came with no strings attached. It was basically make your wish and I shall grant it time. No strings attached. Yours does have a small caveat to it, okay? Because that next card says amplify your positive emotions. And this card, kind of the message that just cropped up for you guys was not be careful what you wish for, but don't waste the wish. Make sure that this wish benefits everybody. You can actually make a wish that will make everybody around you happy too, but you too. So it has the ability to improve everybody's lives. And that second card speaks about that too. It says, think positively, very, very positively. And you see the ripples of her standing in the pool? That's what it'll do. It'll ripple outwards into everybody's life. So make that wish something really, really great that will ripple out into everybody's lives. But think carefully. Think carefully what that wish is. It's definitely what the message is coming through here. But you still get your wish. Now, the next two cards for this part of the reading, the reconciliation card and the card with it, is basically one message. You're going to find resolution to something. It is an old relationship issue or an old relationship, and finally this month you're going to find closure for it, because you can see by the conclusion card it is now going to become something of the past. And it's an experience which draws to a close, basically. So this month there will be a final chapter in a relationship or a relationship issue. You will find resolution for it. You will close that book and you will begin a new story. Your general forecast reading actually kind of carries on with that theme, because that first card that comes up is very similar to the Fool card in the tarot deck. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about an old chapter of your life now being closed and you stepping forth into new beginnings, and it's filled with potential and optimism. The second card that comes up says, but don't rush into it. There is no rush. Slow and steady will win this race. You have plenty of time. Dream a bit, then decide a bit, then take a bit of action. But you're in it for the long run, so don't rush it. Take your time, make good decisions. This isn't about right decisions. This is just about good decisions. Make decisions that you'll be really happy about. And even if they go not as you wanted them in the long term, just know you made them from a really good place. So, well, it's not going to matter, is it? Now, your guidance cards, the first one that comes up speaks about sound. It says, through music, you reclaim life's magic and grow strong in body and soul. This has also come up somewhere else fairly recently. This is more about sound that stirs your soul, that rekindles passion for life, that rekindles the will to go out there and blaze your trail slowly and steadily, right? But find whatever that sound is, find whatever that music is even, play it again so that it can rekindle your passion for life, your want to go out there and be and do things. Because that final card says, and if life has been the same over and over again, that's because you've been doing the same thing over and over again. It's time to try new colors, try new foods, try new experiences. It's time to blaze a new trail. Aries, try something different and the universe will meet you halfway and you will have something different happen for a change. So if any of you would like a personal or private reading, and we can take a look at what is ahead of you, the potentials, what you could do with your new beginning, which looks very positive and promising, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. Both URLs or web addresses are on the owl picture. You also saw in the beginning I give that option of selecting your own cards from your own tarot deck, and I read them for you for a very small fee. This is great fun. I'm really enjoying doing it. Right. And I do hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this reading.